How to make cash with your laptop, side work profits. Hey guys, JR Fisher here. This that I'm holding right now is a MacBook Air circa 2012. I bought this in 2012. Now the one on my desk here I just bought last summer, which was 2019. This is July 2020. But I want to tell you how this particular laptop has made me millions of dollars, and we're starting right now. Hey guys, thanks for visiting my channel. I'm JR Fisher. I've sold millions of dollars of both digital and physical products online, and on this channel I share with you all those things that I do to make money online, things that you can do too. So this is basically your channel. So if you've got questions or comments, put them below, ask me those questions, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Also, at the end of this video I'm going to have a link in the description where you can download a $97 course absolutely free. So let's get started. Now don't forget to subscribe to this channel. That way you'll be notified, you'll be part of the Fisher family, the VIP group that gets notified every single time I do a video, and you'll also be notified when I go live. And don't forget also, turn on bell notifications. You got to ring the bell right next to that subscribe button. Turn on all notifications so that I can let you know about this. Okay, let's get started with this side work profit thing, because that's basically how I started online in 2009. So it's been a few years now, but it's the same stuff that you can do. Now if you've ever wanted to have a little bit of side work money, maybe you want to take a extra vacation each year, maybe you want to pay down some debts, get a new car, this video is going to be for you. You're going to really love this. So there's this new thing now. It's not that new, it's been around for a few years, but it's called the gig economy, where you get paid for different things that you do and you can move on to the next thing, and that's what we're going to talk about. Now thanks to the internet, there's all kinds of sites and ways for you to make money without going out and working for somebody else or going out and getting a job. You can just actually do all these things yourself from your own home. Now before you start this, you want to take a few things into consideration. What is your time worth? Now before you get started, I want you to take a few things into consideration. What are your skills? What is your time worth? Because you need to factor in all that. Now don't forget, there's going to be taxes. Okay, so when you earn money, there's going to be taxes. You have to be prepared for that. Maybe you're going to need to get a business license, an accountant, something along those lines. But the bottom line is you're going to need to be prepared for taxes, so make sure you take that into account. Set it up right too. Make sure you have a separate business account from your personal account. It doesn't cost you any more money to open a bank account and put that business money into that business account, so you can allocate and you can account for everything that's coming in and going out. Now you also want to protect yourself, and when I say protect yourself, I mean get a business license. You're going to need a business license if you're going to be running a side hustle. A lot of people say, well, you know, is working online really a business? Yeah, it's a business. Okay, it's a business. Okay, understand that. You're going to need a business license. You're going to need to check with your local authorities and figure out exactly what you're going to need, but make sure you get it all set up right. Also, when you do it this way, it's going to make it seem more real. It's going to make it seem more like a business, and you're more likely to succeed. You also want to make sure you pick the right side hustle. Okay, don't say that you can build websites if you can't build websites. Okay, don't say that you know how to do SEO if you don't know how to do SEO. Pick the things that you're good at, and there's a side hustle for it. I almost guarantee it. There's a side hustle. If you don't know something, there's enough videos on YouTube for you to learn pretty much anything. Now this is more common than you really think. At the time of this recording, about 37% or a little bit more than 1/3 of Americans had some type of side hustle, so it obviously works. The average person for one of these side hustles makes $686 extra a month. Now some people make a lot more, some people make millions, and some people make $50 or $100, but no matter how you look at it, there's money to be made. Now the first place I'm going to tell you to look is Freelance. So you want to go to a site like Fiverr, or you want to go to a site like Upwork and just look through there. There's tons of different jobs. There's tons of different things you can do, everything from data entry to website construction to SEO to accounting, you name it, it's there, and you probably got one of these talents already, and if not, like I said, you can learn it on YouTube. Now if you've got spare time during the day and you want to run around, check out a site called TaskRabbit. You actually run errands for people, go out and do things that they don't want to do, and you do it for them. Now because of COVID-19, this has become very popular too. Something like Postmates or DoorDash. If you want to deliver food to people, you could run out and do that, pick up a few bucks, and do it when you have time to do it. With anything, there's pros and cons to it, and you've got to consider all those. What would you be doing with that time that you're going to spend on your side hustle if you were not doing that side hustle? Is there something more valuable you can do? Could you pick up another shift at work? Is that more valuable? In my case, in the beginning, it was not very valuable, you know, if I didn't do anything with my time, because, you know, I was either at work or I was at home, and there was no other way to make money. So when I started my online business, I was making very little money, but as I started making money, I started parlaying that into more and more products, more and more businesses, to the point where this day, you know, I've sold millions of dollars of both digital and physical products, and I've learned a lot along the way. I mean, in the beginning, I couldn't hardly even type, and truth be told, I really can't now. I still use 2 or 3 fingers on each hand, but I get by. One of the main things I do now is actually teach people how to make money online, and it can be from physical products, it can be from digital products, it can be from coaching. There's so many different ways to make money online, guys. If you're in a job and you don't like that job, you can replace that job. If you're in a job and you like your job but you just want some extra money, you can get the extra money. These things can be done. There's people out there doing it right now, and it can certainly be you too. Now maybe you've got some talents with graphic design and you want to do t-shirts. T-shirt sales are huge on the internet right now, and even if you want to sell t-shirts and you don't have that graphic skills of designing stuff, you can hire somebody on Upwork, or you can hire somebody on Freelancer, and they can design it for you. And there's also programs. You can get programs where you can actually design a t-shirt. T-shirts are pretty easy to do, and they're print on demand. So I'll give you some links, but bottom line is these t-shirt companies will actually print up your shirts when somebody buys one and actually ship it out to your customer, so you don't have to touch anything or do anything, and you make the difference between what you sold the shirt for and what you pay for the shirt. Great business to be in, no investment to get started either. Now I also want to kind of give you a warning. Not all side hustles are equal. I know a lot of people now say, well, I'll just go drive for Uber or Lyft or something like that, and the amount of money you're going to make on that is below minimum wage for the most part, because you've got, you know, the average Uber driver is making $15 to $18 an hour, and you've got the cost of your gas, you've obviously got the cost of your time, you've got the wear and tear in your car. A lot of times you're not actually working, you're waiting for the next pickup. You may have to drive to the pickup, which a lot of people don't calculate that time in there, but you actually had to drive to go get that person, and then you're in another part of town and you got to get back to your part of the town. So those types of side hustles, though they may be good for a teenager in high school or something along those lines, probably are not going to make you much money. As a matter of fact, in a 2018 study, the average Uber driver, after all their expenses, were making $9.18 an hour, which is below minimum wage in this state and probably about minimum wage for most states. So why would you do that? You know, I like jobs, I like ways of making money that don't involve me having to even leave the house if I don't want. Now I do leave the house, of course, and before COVID-19 I would work a lot out of a Starbucks, something along those lines, but the bottom line is I don't want to have to go any place to do something. I like being able to work from my laptop, no matter what country I'm in, no matter what city I'm in, no matter where I'm at, I can make money from this laptop here. And I also promised you the story about my laptop, right? So let me grab that real quick. Okay, so this is my Apple Air, and I told you I replaced it with this computer here, which is a MacBook Pro. And I got to tell you the real reason I replaced this. It's not probably what you think. If you look at it, it's in pretty good shape, nothing wrong with it, a couple little scratches here and there, but I mean, for being 8 years old, I think it looks pretty good. And it's funny, the other day I had to have some work done on this computer here, and I had this as a backup and I used it. So the first thing that you're probably going to notice is there's nothing wrong with it. It works fine. Why did I replace it? I wanted a little bit more storage, I will tell you that, but mainly I wanted another computer. I wanted another computer. Is that okay? I just wanted one. I wanted another computer, and I wanted one that was faster, that could do more, that had more storage and all that. But I got to tell you, Apple, this right here, they're great. They're great. I just, you know, I know a PC would not have lasted me 8 years. You know how many viruses I've had on this in 8 years? Zero. I haven't had a virus on this. They don't get viruses. Now, you know, people say they do. I haven't had that problem. And bottom line is, yeah, these are a little bit more expensive, but I'm going to tell you, and I want to kind of stick this into this video, if you're going to make money from a laptop, there is nothing better than an Apple. There's just nothing better than an Apple to make your money. They're great on graphics. They don't break. They do what you need. They have great storage. They're fast. The service is just impeccable. So I highly recommend one of these things. I'll set this down to the side there. So I didn't need to buy a computer, but I bought one. So that's what you got to do every now and then, right? I hope you enjoyed this video. I really do. And if you have any questions about doing jobs on the side, picking up some money on the side, put it in the comments below. I would love to hear that. Also, if you have some ideas for other videos, please put that in the comments below too, and I'll be happy to make a video about that. Don't forget, you got to subscribe and the bell. My bell right here, right? You got to ring the bell. You got to turn on all notifications so that I can let you know every time I do a video. Don't forget, there is a free course below, a $97 course you can get absolutely free. Make sure you click that link and learn. There's no credit card required. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.